Hello, good morning. Today we're talking about how to invest the Howard Marks way. So pretty much, this is just part of the series that where I follow the greatest investors and relate them on how it improves the stacking your sats and how it improves increasing your wealth. Pretty much, number one, the second level thinking. First is, and not first level thinking. So deep, complex thinking. First level just is it's just a good company to buy or invest in, so buy it. Second level is a good company. Everyone thinks it's a great company, so it's overpriced and sell. And two, second most important relation you invested is like the price value relationship. The price paid is primarily dependent on risk and potential return. No asset is so good that it cannot be a bad investment if it bought at too high of a price. Even a bad asset can be a good investment if bought cheaply enough. Buying at a discount intrinsic value is often the most dependable way to make money. And three, one of the most important principles is understanding and controlling risk. And you have to understand risk is highest during euphoric bull markets and lowest during fearful bear markets. So focus on risk control and avoidance. And avoiding losers is more important than picking winners. Four is recognizing the market cycle. Market cycles are cyclical and emotional swinging like a pendulum between euphoria and depression, between risk tolerance and risk aversion. Successful investors recognize the cycles and build cash to deploy in the bear markets. A good indicator is the fear and greed and in the index or technicals. So invest heavily when sentiment is poor and stay invested and build cash when there's euphoria in the markets. Like above, act against the herd and do not rely on macro forecasts because the future is uncertain. How this relate to stacking sats? When everyone thinks one thing's gonna happen, usually the opposite happens, or something totally different happens. This thing of the recent, everyone's thinking was October, but there was a crash. Everyone's thinking it's gonna crash, but it's gonna go up. So here's pretty much the relationship. Everyone thinks first order. Oh, everything else is going up, so will Bitcoin. Everything else is going down, so will Bitcoin. But usually things happen for different reasons, and it's all because of the second order thinking. And going on market cycles, to stack harder in bear markets and build up cash when there's euphoria because the sentiment will change and you can often get more sats when you buy a lower exchange rate. So know where you're at in the cycle. You can just look at this by looking at the uh, fear greed indicator. Buy more when there is in fear and buy less and stack up cash when it is in euphoria. The second level thinking. Well, don't just follow the bears or bulls or buy and sell in headlines. You gotta do your own research, do your own thinking, and make sure that it goes a little bit deeper than just what you see in the headlines. And hodl and stack cash when there's euphoria in the markets. And stack harder with cash reserves in the bear markets. Over a 4-year cycle, all investors are in the green. But patience and predictability is the key. So just gotta wait a certain amount of time, and you'll be in the green after 4 years. But it's a long time to wait. So best is just to play out your predictable dollar cost averaging, or you can just pretty much increase your averaging when it's in a bear market and decrease it when it's in a bull market. Price versus value relationship. So now we're picking up stats for pennies on the dollar, but that won't always be the case. And sometimes the price will rise, especially fast with euphoria. That's the time to back off. Or back off your buys and stack cash. And don't always listen to the YouTube pundits or Twitter pundits. They'll try to shake you out in the bear markets, and they'll try to get you to buy more in the bull markets. Remember, go against their herd, even with your stacking policy and procedure. So, thank you. If you found this video interesting and learned anything at all, remember to like and subscribe, or to zap me here. Thank you.